Class. YS Jimin has been omitted from Hanlim Arts School's yearbook, sparking fury among fans. On an online forum, netizens reacted to reports from fans that Jimin's name and photo were not included in Hanlim Arts School's yearbook for graduating students. As one of this year's graduates, Jimin received her certificate and recognition at the graduation ceremony alongside many other idols, including IVE's Liceo, TWS's Kyungmin, ISNA's Ryu Sarong, Triple S's Hai Rin, Chai Won, and Sumin, ZEROBASEONE's Han Yujin, IDID's Songhyun, Kickflip's Donghyun, and more. However, on her fan communication platform, Jimin shared her sadness and frustration upon realizing that her name and photo could not be found anywhere in the yearbook, leading her to accept that there was no way to rectify the mistake. She also expressed particular disappointment over the fact that she was very satisfied with how her graduation photos turned out. As a result, she chose to share them directly with fans on the platform. In the chat, Jimin wrote, "I was omitted from the yearbook, so I'll just show you everything here. I am quite upset. You can't find my name or photo in the book. I am finally able to show them to you T_T. These are my graduation photos tilde they came out so well. That was so evil of them. Lol. Well, at least it's over and done with. I should stop feeling sorry for myself. It's a relief that I can still share them with you here. MALSIZZYANG." Following the news, fans and netizens expressed their frustration and anger over Jimin's situation, directing criticism toward the school and potentially pointing to negligence on the part of the homeroom teacher for failing to include her in the publication. Some also voiced the opinion that if such an error occurred, the school should issue new yearbooks that properly include any omitted students. Reactions include, "They should remake the graduation album. Are they really trying to brush it off with just words? Is the school insane? She's a graduate, but she's not in the graduation album, yet they posted her on the school's official Instagram? What kind of absolute scumbags are these? Homeroom teacher, please explain." There's an album manager, and once the preliminary edited version comes out, the homeroom teacher checks if their class is done properly and gives the okay to the damdongja, then they move on to final production. Did the homeroom teacher seriously not review it at all? I'd be devastated. At the very least they should have fixed it with a sticker correction. They didn't even do that? What did the homeroom teacher even do? They just left something like that without checking it. Question mark. What was the homeroom teacher doing? It's not like there are hundreds of students in one class. These days, of course the homeroom teacher checks, but they also usually hand out A4 paper copies to the class so students can personally check their own photos and request corrections. That way, students know in advance how their graduation photos will look. But since she's a celebrity, she probably wasn't at school at the time. And on top of that, it seems like the homeroom teacher was being careless and trolling, so she ended up being completely left out. How do you leave out a student? This is too much. I wasn't in my middle school graduation photo either, haha. They said both the class president and homeroom teacher reviewed it and approved it, so how did they not notice I was missing? But when I complained that my photo wasn't there, they gave me photo stickers and told me to hand them out to my friends to paste in. They even gave me 220 copies to match the total number of students, but it felt like they were too lazy to do it themselves and made me do it lol. I didn't want my face to get thrown away if it ended up with someone else, so I just took them all home and only pasted one in my own album. Shouldn't they at least refund my graduation album money in that case? But they said they couldn't because it wasn't the company's mistake lol. This is my first time seeing a case like this. How can that even happen? The school is supposed to check too to catch mistakes from the album company, so why did this happen? My high school had something like that too. When we got the albums, there was a random ID photo stuck in there. When we looked for the student, they were in the group photo, but their individual photo was missing. This is insane. These days aren't class sizes pretty small too? And yet her photos came out so well that makes it even more disappointing. Fix it, so no one reviewed it at all? It's not because she's an idol. Even if it were just any ordinary student, if they were omitted like that, both the student and their family would be so upset and angry. Huh? Graduation albums are crazy expensive these days, and there aren't even that many students anymore, so why? Huh? How did they even do the review? Arts high schools have a lot of celebrities, so graduation photos get circulated a lot. Shouldn't they have paid extra attention? She really did come out so pretty though. Huh? Then isn't that a major incident? That's really too much. She must be so upset. They left her out of the graduation album but used her for promotion? That makes it even more ridiculous. What are your thoughts? See also, Lim Hung-joon recounts harrowing moment he saved Kim Soo-young after cardiac arrest.